let's get unready with me. I just got home from a wonderful dinner with some good friends. I'm feeling good. And I know I haven't really been around in the last couple months. I had a little bit of a busy season with work and then a bit of a kind of depressive episode, but I figured that today I can just go over my nighttime skincare routine, how I unwind for the evening with this little man here, and catch up with y'all a bit. So thank you for joining me tonight. Just gonna take a second to chill with my cat. Get a couple pets in. Oh. And I'm gonna change into some pajamas, and then we're gonna relocate to wash the makeup off my face. I do feel a lot more relaxed now, so it's a good time to put away my shoes. And you know what? I want to show y'all my closet and how I store my clothes real quick. So up here is where I keep all of my shoes, handbags, and hats. And then of course over here we have dresses, a couple wonderful vintage pieces that I'm really obsessed with. And then right through here, everything else. So these go all the way at the top. Hi. I really don't own a ton of clothing, but everything I own goes in here, and I like to think that if you own the right pieces for the way you dress, you really don't have to own that much. So at the end of every day, anything that isn't actually dirty can get put away right away. I got to hang out with one of my close friends and her girlfriend tonight. It was phenomenal. They're both fantastic people. My friend's been dating this girl for like almost a year now, and I have only met her like a small handful of times. So it was really nice to hang out with them and get to know her girlfriend better. And I don't know, just have some like relaxed time with my friends, because I feel like last summer at some point I hit this like really tough spot where some of the people that had been in my life for a long time, we just started like growing apart. I feel like there were ways in which we outgrew each other, and I ended up kind of letting that get to me overall. Losing a friend is never easy. Losing several friends within a short span of time, even if it's something that you're choosing for yourself, it hurts. And honestly, that's a lot of why I never returned to make more videos after the couple that I did upload, because I wasn't feeling very good about myself or the content I was making. And despite knowing that I can't make better content without continuing to make content, I really just felt discouraged and stopped completely. I was actually going to film getting ready for this dinner tonight, but I figured it was easier to film taking it all off. And I think I'm right about that. because this feels very low stress right now. I'm massaging cleansing balm all over my face. My favorite cleansing balm I've ever tried. I'm just gonna get a little bit in on the eye area. Bring it down a little bit to my neck. And I use the Elemis Pro-Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. It is a fantastic texture. I also feel like getting it to last so much longer than other cleansing balms makes it quite the steal. Tiny bit of water and just emulsifying the texture of the cleansing balm. Really melting off the makeup. I really have to get in there on my mascara. I like to very gently go this way around my eye and then kind of along the lash line with very gentle buffing motions, and then down and away super gently. I can't really see what I'm doing, so I hope that it's catching on camera, but doing that on both eyes, you're gonna get a really nice cleanse. And we just keep adding water. And I really don't mind if the water drips down my arms, down my chest, whatever. It's all temporary. I have a towel right behind me. I've never had it be a big enough deal that I have to wear like hair bands on my elbows or anything like that. I mean, I understand why some people do, especially if it's what you're doing for a living and you really want to be able to film right away and you don't want to film the way I'm filming. Maybe you're a professional in any sense. I'm not. I'm an amateur. I'm doing this for fun. I have like an hour before my boyfriend is off work and will be coming home. And this is what I wanted to do with that hour. So if there's anything you see me doing and you go, oh, I wouldn't do it that way, that's fine. You don't have to. But if you see me doing something and you think there's a better way I could be doing it, I am always open for a little bit of a lesson, some tips, some tricks, whatever. And I'm actually going back in with the smallest amount of this cleansing balm because my skin feels a little dry today. This is all I'm taking. And on my wet skin, I'm just gonna go ahead and massage that right in. It should emulsify right away. And as my second cleanse, I am just gonna do this a second time. All the makeup coming off. You'll end up feeling a little oily and a lot wet. So we'll take a little washcloth. I tend to use that to gently try to buff away any cleanser I still feel on here. The last of that mascara that is broken down but still stuck on my lash line will come right off. See that? I flip it over, take the other side of the same wet portion, and just really gently, with very light stroking and circular motions, get all the cleanser off. Ah. So now that I'm all clean, I'm gonna go in with toner. This is the Laneige Water Bank Toner, which makes it really nice following the Rose Cleansing Balm. I really like a luxury sensory experience. And I am taking just a tiny bit extra for the driest spots of my face, which for me are gonna be the cheeks, the nose, and right down the center where I get excess oil production. I follow that up every night with my collagen serum. This is a $5, 5-pound Boots skincare serum, so definitely nothing expensive. It's supposed to help boost collagen production, but to be honest, I mostly use it as just a hydrating step. So this is the single most expensive serum I have ever used. Just one pump every morning and every night. And I like to smooth it across this finger and then put it kind of in dots before I start applying it. It is relatively nice, but has kind of a weird smell I don't adore. And that serum, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice. I would never buy it though. This eye cream is a little bit on the higher end of price points, and I love it. I've been using it for quite a while now, upwards of 6 months, and I'm still on my first pod. It's a refillable pod system. I also use the Plump Hyaluronic Acid Cream, which again is going to be a little pod system. This is my second pod, maybe third. I could probably use this for about a month. And I use it down on my neck too, across my chest sometimes. In general, I'm not stingy with it, but it sprouts. I can't talk. I really like the Plump Hyaluronic Cream by Glow Recipe. It is a really nice moisturizer, and it's great for makeup prep too. I find that if I'm looking to wear makeup on that day, adding just a little bit of this 20-30 minutes before my skin prep, it feels ultra glowy, ultra dewy, and it tends to have just enough grip. It tends to have just enough grip. A good base is really important in my opinion. So a really nice smooth skincare routine can do a lot. And my last step of my evening routine is always my retinol. So this is the Naturally Serious Retinol Oil by June Jacobs Labs. I use 2 dots on my face every 3 days. And I just really press it in. And I don't really like applying it before my moisturizer because the moisturizer tends to add just enough of a buffer that I don't really feel that irritation. A certain someone needs to say hi to us this entire time tonight. Yeah. And last but not least, little lip balm. This is one of my absolute favorites. I actually have several of these. They are the Lip Jelly Melt by TONYMOLY. This is the watermelon, and I absolutely love the scent of it, but the green grape is actually my favorite, so that's gonna be in my makeup kit area and with my vanity, because I keep one with my skincare, one in my purse, and one with my makeup for makeup prep. Whew. Now that I'm all clean, I'm gonna do a couple final steps. Nothing too exciting. But we're gonna be putting my hair up. Maybe I should wait to do that. I'm having a good hair day, and when I have a good hair day, I like to wait until I'm like about to go to bed before I put my hair up and it's fun. I'll put it up. But for now, I think that we're just gonna call it done. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone has a great rest of their night. And we'll be getting ready together sometime soon. That's really what I want to be doing, is picking outfits and building a face of makeup, and I really want to film putting myself together rather than taking myself apart. But I also feel like always being put together and always getting put together is a little dishonest, when the fact is that when I don't feel put together, I end up not filming for like an entire year. This is the little boy you kept hearing yell. He did not want to be held, but he does want to shout at me, so